The biggest revealing leak for Grand Theft Auto 6 was just shared by an insider, and it details that GTA 6 will be the most realistic, immersive, and engaging Rockstar game, and maybe the most fully realized game in history. This is Colt Eastwood. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about brand new leaked gameplay details for Grand Theft Auto 6. If you end up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. And let's talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 and finally, that release date. Rockstar is preparing to reveal a release date trailer with gameplay details and show how they've taken the past several years to bring Vice City to life for 2025. New gameplay details leaked with surprising immersion and lifelike realism that will elevate GTA 6 to the first true next-generation game. The leak comes from the Grand Theft Auto 6 Countdown account, which detailed that a user claimed to have seen a few hours of GTA 6 gameplay at Rockstar from a late 2024 testing build and described some interesting details. Here are all the details and features this user revealed that should be taken with a grain of salt until they're confirmed. They said that you'll be able to shoot NPCs, and it feels so realistic that it actually makes you feel bad and will be harder to do. They said that NPCs react with realistic movements and show pain and shock when they're shot. Stomach shots makes them move back slightly, bend forward and put a hand on the stomach, checking for blood, stumbling and dropping to their knees, gasping for air while stuttering, "Why did you shoot me?" This is the next generation Havoc's physics engine evolution that Rockstar brought almost 15 years ago. They said that cops can set up a crime scene after shooting and take pictures, measurements, and afterwards the bodies will be picked up in the world and taken away to a mortuary or hospital. The world feels very alive, and nearly everything has a physical place, even debris and litter of all kinds. The game is breathtaking and truly feels next generation, according to this insider that saw gameplay. They said there's a real jump in graphics compared to Red Dead Redemption 2 from 2018. Storms and hurricanes feel real, with wind moving poles and road signs and NPCs losing balance and running for cover. Road maintenance crews will be interacting and cleaning the world in the streets in response to what the player character does, like crashing into signs or knocking down light poles or destroying roadside features. After a big crash, traffic jams will occur until the road is cleared, and a random event can be triggered, and a truck, a van, and a crane will arrive at the crash site, and NPCs will naturally clean, remove, and load debris up and transport it. Construction workers can actually dig up, put up poles with cranes, or do road work to restore the roadway to its original condition instead of waiting for the game to automatically spawn back light poles or anything else you left in the wake of your destruction. They said that even the road is destructible to a certain point. Holes in the road have real physics, and water will remain there after a storm until it's evaporated by the sun when the weather changes. Buildings can't be completely destroyed, but to a certain degree, the player can destroy their doors, windows, walls, and roofs. Jason and Lucia, the player characters, hold guns differently and have their own feel and weight and movements. NPCs will record and call the cops in case of a shooting or after a big crash. This is a huge evolution from Red Dead Redemption 2, where NPCs could call the sheriff or authorities when you commit a crime. There are realistic driving physics. Each vehicle will have its own feel and extra weight. Armor, passengers, bodies in the trunk, etc. will push the rear end of the car down and make driving feel different. The car crash physics are similar to a simulator, even real-like deformation with cars that can bend or cut in half after hitting a thick pole. The NPCs in the world are conscious about what you do and can be robbed or intimidated into putting their phones away if they're recording videos of your crimes, and they said you can even appear on the game's social media or news. This time around in Grand Theft Auto 6, the police AI is smart. They said they work in groups, communicate with each other, and split into 2 or more groups. Previous Grand Theft Auto games used a wide range area where you could lose the cops. It sounds like in Grand Theft Auto 6, they'll be able to track you down. You'll be able to carry a rifle on your back, a handgun strapped in the front, and you can have multiple car and van inventories with clothes, weapons, and attachments. There are stealth elements like crouching, going prone, hiding handguns under the shirt, and many things similar to the Hitman games or Ghost Recon. Even clothes have their own physics. When you draw a gun, clothes interact with the hand and you can see the skin underneath as they're both separate. Clothes tear, get dirty, sweaty, wet, bloody, and react to knife cuts and to bullet damage. This leaker that went by the name Pebblestar answered a few questions with even more details about the gameplay for Grand Theft Auto 6, saying there will be a National Guard army at the max wanted level. You can even ride horses, which are available at farms in rural areas. Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to come out sometime at the end of 2025, and most rumors that come from people working at Rockstar on the game have continued to assure fans that they are set for a release date in 2025. But knowing the history of Rockstar, they usually give themselves an additional 3 to 6 months to delay the game to give it its final polish. At this point, what we've seen from Grand Theft Auto 5 way back in 2013, I'd expect in the next month or two we'll see this reveal trailer, the official one from Rockstar, showing us a montage of new gameplay and hopefully a release date set for the end of 2025. This is Cole Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm a huge fan of Grand Theft Auto. Most people are. In fact, Grand Theft Auto is one of the games that probably re-hooked me into gaming when I was playing San Andreas back in the day. And the only midnight reveal I've ever gone to was Grand Theft Auto 5 when I walked into my local Walmart. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new weekly content. If you want to further support the work we're doing here on the Cole Eastwood channel, you can do that simply by joining the channel membership below. That button will get you early access for videos, monthly merch giveaways. There are other things that we do with the Patreon where you can join the Patreon. There's other tiers there. I have a super class if you want to learn how to do video, audio editing, thumbnails, production, streaming, and all that stuff. Hit me up if you'd like to check that out. Also, check out the Ecstasy podcast that runs every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. There we'll be talking about these details for the leak of games, new reveals, and the upcoming Developer Direct. Check that out. Middle Age Game Guy and I will be on there. Thank you so much for all your support. It's been a really great year so far. There's so many games. Let me know what you think about Grand Theft Auto 6, who you're more excited about playing as, Jason or Lucia. And while you're there, as I always say, please be nice.